Hello, welcome to Tech Talk on Tech TV. The Nigerian government has warned citizens to brace up for another possible lockdown following the third wave of the coronavirus called the Delta variant. Following the emergence of the Delta variant of coronavirus infection in the country and the rising number of new cases and hospitalization, the Nigerian government has put 6 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory on a red alert. The affected states, which are spread across 4 of the country's 6 geopolitical zones of Southwest, South-South, Northwest, and North Central, are Lagos, Oyo, Rivers, Kaduna, Kano, Plateau, and the nation's capital. A statement issued by the Presidential Steering Committee of COVID-19 noted that the nation has in recent time continued to witness worrisome early signs of the third wave of the pandemic.
First, to start with, I don't know the COVID-19 of a thing. I really don't believe anything about it, because the third wave they are saying is, I think Nigeria is just using an avenue to make money, honestly. Okay, because I read something though, and it was like, if you take the COVID vaccine, are you allowed to go to parties? Are people allowed to go to work and do other normal things the way they are supposed to do it? No. Okay, if you take the vaccine, are you supposed to take off your mask and live your free life? No. So what's the point? Why are we staying at home again after taking the vaccine? So people that are taking the vaccine 2 times are still staying at home. So there is no point. I don't see the reason why we should stay home again for the third wave.
As at Nigeria of today, COVID-19 is real, and as a matter of fact, we are in the third phase of it. So prevention is better than cure. So it is better, it's for our own advice and good as well. So every Nigerian should apply face masks. It's just a peanut, doesn't cost anything, and it's just for the safety, because there's COVID-19 is a global war, a global serious battle that they are still providing solution to it. So in order to have a safe society, every Nigerian needs to wash their hands and get them sanitized, even in schools.
You see this believing now. Maybe if they should look around and they see that there are people that have died of COVID beside them. It's not difficult to find out that the statistics are everywhere. You know, so it's not people have not been there like this every time. So if everybody says there's no COVID, then the person is just daft.
So if the government is talking about that third wave, the most important thing is that we should obey the government, you know, maintain social distance, wearing of face masks is very key. It won't save you, but at least it will help. Then always either you wash your hand with running water and soap, or hand sanitizer.
COVID, COVID is actually real, but here in Nigeria, I don't think we are having any COVID patients in Nigeria, because if you look at the state of things here in Nigeria and the closeness at which people get to each other, if actually there was COVID, definitely people would have been gone by now. The number at which they are counting, saying that is the number of people that are having COVID in Nigeria, wouldn't be the number we'll be looking at. We should be looking at a higher amount, because here in Nigeria we know how to mishandle things and take things carelessly, you get. So for me, COVID is real, but not here in Nigeria.
For Nigeria, yeah, it exists, but it's not as it's speculated, because things are not coordinated in Nigeria. Here in Nigeria, we take things for granted. So if actually it has entered Nigeria, I think it will be worse, it will be bad, because we don't know how to, we don't take instruction, we don't believe in what government says. Government has failed us. So the people don't believe in them.
Yeah, I believe there's COVID in Nigeria. I believe in it because one of our artists died of COVID. That's Sotonye. I know we felt so bad when we lost the young lady to COVID. But the way government is portraying is saying that because of third wave, we're going to be under lock and key again. It's not done because it's going to affect us in this country. I know we have COVID, but not the way they're portraying it. So understand, we have COVID. Even during the first wave, when the thing was so high, I went to trade fair and I saw many people there. They were jam-packed and I was like, oh my God, these people are going to get COVID. But at the end of the day, nothing much happened.
Actually, COVID is real. Very, I can tell you 100% real. Just take precaution. Protect yourself with your nose mask, watch your hand, and make sure that you follow the protocol.
So talking about the third wave, I am not in support of it in Nigeria here because we don't have enough of it. All we have to do is just to take precaution of it. Wearing our nose masks, our hand gloves, washing up our hands, and sanitizing ourselves.
No, I don't believe in COVID. COVID it has come to us in the street because what we already face in the street is more than that. We need a change, we need a straight, we need evidence for us to understand this thing, how it is. Because we who are in the street, we have not seen anybody around us that are infected with COVID.
When I see this COVID matter, I feel say that God bring this sickness, make it punish all those rich men them, all those politicians, all those senators. But we say we there for street, we never see any COVID. I believe you don't see COVID person will be saying Okada rider, or person will say for market will be say you hear say COVID cash. You know they now for news you don't hear say big man, you just hear one news like that back down the
bros. Now wow, I don't understand this thing about COVID. Say COVID day. Oh boy, since the day when I hear say this COVID day. Bros, I never say anybody when COVID catch you. Shoot, bros, now what for you? COVID go catch person like me. Look me now. Shoot, Buhari when they go London, they go America for treatment. Now those kind of people COVID need to they follow all those senators. As I day like this, so I never chop belly food. The government don't make us tired. We never feel chop belly food. Wait till come the COVID. We not chop belly food. COVID go fit catch that person. Shoot, bros, I beg. This one now they say lockdown won't come again. I beg me I don't try more. Men I leave all those kind of talk when I talk. Men I leave that thing COVID. We don't know COVID for this country. Now for America, London, now all those things go there.
Well, my opinion is that I have to work along with whatever position the government takes concerning because they are in better position. They have what's it called? Medical specialists who they work with. Yeah, so they have medical specialists whom they work with. So whatever they say, we comply with.
Wearing face mask is necessary. It protects others from other sickness that may contact. So face mask wearing is very, very important. Although I'm not wearing it now, I normally wear it. Only I went to somewhere, so I left it where I kept it. So I know that from today I'll start putting it up to assist others to imitate my own fine quality.
I would say in everything we do, safety first. But with the way our politicians operate in Nigeria, I don't think going on a lockdown for the third time would be a good idea on the citizens. Come to think of it, the first lockdown, people died of hunger, people got depressed, and some eventually went into committing suicide. Hunger can cause so many things. I can't imagine being locked inside the house without food and without work for close to a month, and when reliefs are being sent down like food and all that, we heard stories and we actually watched videos of our governments hoarding the food and the stuff that were made that were meant for people during COVID. So I really don't think it's a good idea.
Do you ever ask yourself a question? Since the pandemic has hit us, do you ever wonder why they still hold political rallies? And each time a musician or someone wants to hold a concert, there's always, a stigma on it. They always say, don't do that. You have a limited capacity of people you can carry and stuff like that. Why do they always put so much sanctions on concerts and they don't do the same on political rallies? We all deserve equal rights. That's why I think we all should be given equal rights. So we shouldn't be, biasing all of this stuff. I think that if, we're going to hold political rallies, there should be a sanction and there should be a limited number of people, just like the way they do our musicians, just like the way they do our shows. That's what I think it should be. Equal rights to everyone.
I'm afraid that's how far time will allow us this week on Tech Talk, right here on Tech TV. Follow us on the numbers and emails now showing on your screen. And don't forget to stay safe, wash your hands regularly, and keep all COVID protocols. I'm Don Pedro Agambi. I'll see you next time.